catching bait.
Hey,
Who tied this on?
This one, right?
It broke the knot. So we've almost filled all our tubes. We actually caught a, how big was that one? Like 50, 60?
Flyer right here.
Like a 50, 60 pound tuna in there?
In my hand. Still alive. 50 pounder.
But we got tuna busting everywhere.
Got him.
We got like 100 pounder that's been swimming under the boat.
Yeah,
So
that's the real thing.
when the sun comes up some more, we're gonna put a little fish out, a little tuna or a hardtail, and it's probably gonna get 8 big.
Just finished catching our baits. We got 14 tubes, so we got it's off. Caught 14 live baits. We got a couple that got clipped by kudas. So we're going to use those as chunk bait and make a chum slick for these bigger yellowfins. They'll come in and try to catch a couple before the sun comes up and we start doing Marlin fishing.
No, I wasn't trying to like correct that, but it took me a second.
Hey, Dylan, I'm stuck on that tube right there.
Thank you. Hook yourself. You need one more?
Yeah.
All right.
Having a staring contest with like 10 minutes.
Kevin, will you give me a navigation screen so I can have the time down here? Just so it's ready. Okay.
I was talking to him about it. He's going to get hooks and everything ready.
We caught our bait super early this morning, and then it took us about 15 minutes to catch bait, so we threw some chunks out and caught like a 50 pound tuna. Nothing to weigh, but enough to have something for the dinner table. And we got big tunas busting everywhere. We're feeling pretty good about the spot. The major 7 to 9, and it just hit 7 o'clock, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, we may go over there later on, but if this one we start catching fish here, then we'll probably stay here for a little bit. We'll just see how the fish is over here.
Morning, now I'm like,
Yeah, the shittiest time is like 5 a.m. to like 8 a.m. But the rest is...
then you like crack out on those, huh? You're like
Yeah,
late
you
soaked.
have so much activity to do, you never really like just sitting there staring at stuff. But yeah, wait till tomorrow at like 8 a.m. That's probably the gnarliest.
Feel good. A lot of bait here. Good sized tunas here. Big blue marlins eat big tunas. So it looks a lot better than where we were yesterday. I don't see us making very far of a move at all today. probably be between here and right there. So we're gonna make it happen. Not enough current really, but there wasn't across the river either. So we're gonna stick to our plan and make it happen. I said before 9 a.m. we get the bite.
I feel great.
Feeling great?
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I feel fine. No sharks ain't nothing.
Try to catch us a couple blue marlin. Maybe a big tuna fish will come eat this one. Got a little smaller bait way back there. Kind of sneaky. But yeah, we got good tactics. Yesterday we were just had the wrong animals eating them. But that's the nature of the beast, dog. We're lucky to get to go do it. We're gonna have a great day.
Feel good, dude. Trying to have some fun today. Feel good about it. Still early. These fish, all these baits should be coming up to the surface here soon, so hopefully we see a few blues here soon. Yeah, I've been saying like 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, all those baits really start coming up to the surface, and that's when all these big blue marlins start feeding. So, you know, we're looking now to see free jumpers, anything trying to eat baits, launching the sonar, trying to see anything come up. So, poking at it right now. Hopefully get a knockdown here soon.
That giant tuna mark on the screen.
Oh God.
Giant.
Yeah.
That's like a blue.
God, yeah. I hope it's not the one that everybody's been seeing. But yeah, feeling great. Get to do what we love, you know. Gonna go work hard, and with a little luck, it'll pay off. Stop trying to catch him! No, 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 no. Oh, God damn it. Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, you gotta break up the monotony of dragging the baits around. It's the calm, hot weather and not getting a bite. But we'll get serious about it now. We got a little over an hour before the major, so we're about to catch fresh baits and
This is a
go
mutiny.
from there. Just looking out for you, babe. Make sure you're on your toes, that's all.
That was hilarious. Here you go.
123, middle of the major right now. Major feeding time for blue marlin. Got a nice little spread out. Got 3 black fins, a ballyhoo, and a squid. A little slow right now, but things are about to kick up real quick.
What's the reason for the 100?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Time to buy our fish.
Buy your bite, baby.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a while. Yeah, lots of people do it. They probably got one.
And then we started fishing for the blue marlin. We had how many on the sonar? 3, 4 around us.
We had
Never could get them to come up.
We raised 1 on day 2. Came up, center rigger. We're letting it back. We just put out the spread, just caught fresh baits, and center rigger freaking came up, let her back, and our second mate back, he screamed blue marlin. Too small of a thing on our hook for our ringer swivel and came up and just sucked the bait right off the hook. So never really got to feed that fish. It was a bite, but not really a shot. But
First one sounds pretty lively.
Well, we had a giant mark behind the boat right there. Yeah, it was about 100 pounds. It was a real small one. We, I mean, it would have been good to catch for the catch and release, but
for points.
At that point, we weren't that far behind everybody. I think we were a fish away from second place.
25 on the deck.
125? That don't look like a 125.
Hey, I'm just telling you what they said.
125 is like fucking 900 pounds. 800.
if we would have caught 2 fish in day 2, we would have been sitting in second.
Yeah, so we were trying to catch one just as quick as we could yesterday, day 2. We couldn't catch nothing. We hooked up. Did we hook up with a shark yesterday? So we thought we hooked up the blue marlin then. If we were in the blue marlin or the shark tournament, we would have been probably first place. Yeah, we definitely would have been winning that. But day 3
Today.
we're hoping for something early in the morning, something big.
Oh, made a big move overnight.
Yeah, we overnighted about 62 miles, I think, over to
Mars and Ursa.
Mars and Ursa. A lot of people fish that the day 1, but we went out further out and we're going to make our way back in, so we have more time to fish day 3 today. But hooked up early this morning, and everybody was screaming blue marlin. It was on top of the surface. Everybody could see its dorsal and its tail and its bill whacking at our tuna. Good. We got a big tuna and a marlin right up under us. Yesterday was a little rough. Couldn't catch any bait, so we had a lure fish for a little bit. But we're only 2 fish away from 3rd place, so we're still in it.
Got to make it count today. End of the tournament, a lot of people try to get sloppy, but got to be disciplined and think about what you're doing. Same as any other day.
Five big old tuna fish way down deep. Oh, just getting big marks. There's no way to know exactly what it is. But we know whatever it is, big fish. Can't see it anymore, but we look for hooks. There's a fish there, a little tiny hook there. But the hook that we saw was 5 times the size of that little one right there, so.
Everybody was screaming blue marlin. It was on top of the surface. Everybody could see its dorsal and its tail and its bill whacking at our tuna. But when it whacked it and made its loop around to come back to eat it, a shark got a hold of it instead. So everybody's morale was pretty low after that. But,
at the very start of day 3, it was like first bait in the water, wasn't it? Tuna bite. I guess didn't feed it long enough.
Yeah, I think
long enough.
It was a pretty big tuna. The bait was a pretty big tuna. We were looking for a big blue marlin, but I think I don't think that tuna was big enough to eat that whole. It was probably a
120, 130.
Yeah.
Bait was also about this big.
I did catch one day 2 late at night after we ate, probably like a 50-pound blackfin. We were gonna try to put in the tube, but we couldn't get it to fit.
Yeah, it was a real chunky one. Right after the tuna bite, the man showed up, came up, ate our bait. It was pretty perfect. Fed him, hooked up, running, and We're reeling right there. I was telling Kevin to come back. We came back, bump it forward for a sec. Lost slack. Slack pulled it up, broke us off. Bill rash all the way up the leader. Probably a kill fish, probably a real nice fish. Kevin said it was a nice mark. So
Yeah, it never showed itself, so that's how you know it's a big one. But,
usually the fat girls, they don't like to jump.
But
So.
yeah, we when we got the line back to the boat, we checked and his chafe probably
Had Bill rash halfway up the leader, and
Yeah.
the leader's 30 foot. So
wasn't the best weekend, but it was. We had a great time, like always. We
in the right spot, just couldn't
yeah.
get him to bite.
It was slow for everybody. That's the thing. There was only
14.
like 14, 15
Blue
blue marlins
marlins.
caught, maybe less than that, and then some sailfish and white marlins. But usually in these tournaments like this, it's 30, 40 blue marlins released, and then a sailfish and white marlin. So we got Biloxi in a couple weeks, so we're gonna get ready for that one. And
We might fish Cajun Canyons if we can, or maybe do a little shakedown trip before Biloxi.
oh no, heads high.
It was good. It was still a good weekend. Marked a lot of fish and raised 2 and had them bite. Just couldn't do it right. I mean, we did it right on the big fish. Just that's what happens. Sometimes it happens. You break them off.
Can't win them all.
Can't win them all.
Like everyone says, you can't win them all. So
Yeah.
I just didn't know if it was okay. Put a rope on?
Yeah.
Hang on to the car.
This dude's he got a little bit of power left in him. Y'all waiting on a fish today?
No, not a whole lot yet. All right, grab a hold of it. Yeah, make sure you don't overlook this.
We got a blackfin that's about 30 pounds.
Yeah, I know.
Move getting some fish.
Don't wait to that tail rope. That tail rope, put it on that one. You can use that small tail rope. You can leave it in the boat.
That's too heavy.
We're going to weigh our 2 tuna fish that are big, our bigger ones. But yeah, maybe win some money. Hey.
Hey, Liz.
How are you?
Good.
How was the lazy river?
Fine.
It was a rough week. Nobody caught anything. Whose is this?
I don't know. I caught him.
Some big distance here and coming up here shortly. I know that they got a couple of tunas.
They calm? That's why there's no
No
fish.
way this will
No,
work.
that is.
Gunslinger 72-foot finding out of Destin. Here's some Destin folks here. There's going to be some big distance here coming up here shortly. I know that they got a
So we
couple
just
of tunas.
got done weighing in our tunas and stuff. We weighed a
52,
52 and a 45.
40, 43.8, something like that.
We had third place for about 15 seconds. We got bumped out by 115, but no junior anglers except for him.
Junior angler, are you still a junior?
No, ma'am.
Oh.
Y'all's boat did look beautiful the other night.
So he won with 2 tuna. He won junior angler this tournament.
Overall, it went good right here at the ending for weigh-ins. Everything went good. But yeah, overall, it was a good weekend. Just good in general.
Then Molly weighed in a 776 pound blue marlin.
Briar patch right next to us.
Our friends next to us.
One catch and release.
One catch and release with 3 blue marlin. That's really about it. Other than everybody had a rough. All the heavy hitters that we know of, we've been fishing with for a couple of years now.
Had
really,
a rougher
really
weekend.
lots of years, like 6 years.
Yeah.
That always win the tournaments. They couldn't do nothing. They were
Couldn't make it
skunked.
happen.
Caught little tunas and had blue marlins, but never could capitalize on the blue marlin. But thanks for watching. We'll see y'all in the next video.
Yep.